Hello and welcome to the audio newsletter for the 6th of August 2025, presented by myself, Richard, and Felicity. This newsletter's executive message was from NatRoad Chair Paul Fellows.
As the shortage of professional drivers in Australia and around the globe continues to worsen, the International Road Transport Union Global Truck Driver Shortage Survey plays an important role in highlighting the Australian shortage of truck drivers. The IRU has now released its annual Global Truck Driver Shortage Survey for 2025, and Paul encourages you to take part in this year's survey to ensure the situation here in Australia is again represented. In 2024, NatRoad partnered with the IRU to bring Australian data into the report for the first time. The results showed what we in the industry were already feeling: a massive number of unfilled driver positions, over 28,000 in 2024, and not enough young drivers coming into the profession to replace those retiring at the end of their careers. These findings are critical in helping NatRoad call on governments and policymakers to address the driver shortage crisis and provide a safe and professional career path for young people wanting to be part of the industry.
This week, NatRoad made a submission to the government with its recommendations for improvements to the Australian Carbon Credit Unit Scheme. NatRoad believes it currently favours big businesses and prevents smaller operators from participating due to the high costs and compliance requirements involved. Our submission proposes changes to make it less complicated and cheaper for smaller and medium-sized operators to take part in initiatives to reduce their carbon emissions. You can read NatRoad's submission on our website.
Fuel tax credits increased from May 4, August 2025. You can find the new rates on the ATO website. We encourage you to use the ATO's fuel tax credit calculator when completing your business activity statement, your BAS, to ensure you're using the correct rates based on when you acquired fuel.
NatRoad's annual conference, NatRoad Connect 25, is coming up on 12 September in Shepparton, Victoria. The conference is focused on providing the practical information and advice road transport operators need, including a session on key insurance considerations for transport operators to avoid exposure to risk, presented by AEI Transport Insurance Brokers partner Jordan Kaleo. Other sessions include a practical overview of recent legal changes affecting the industry, an update from the ATO on what the taxable payments reporting system means for the road freight industry, and a presentation on the real-world business challenges NatRoad members are facing and how to resolve them. Register now at the NatRoad website to secure your place at NatRoad Connect 25.
Last week, NatRoad, along with other representatives from the road transport industry, received an update on Austroad's project to deliver proposed reforms to the National Heavy Vehicle Driver Competency Framework. Two licensing pathways are being looked at, one based on supervised training hours and the other on demonstrated driving experience. NatRoad sees these proposed methods as a positive step towards creating the national training and assessment model we and others have been pushing for, where drivers are tested and assessed on their ability to handle a truck in a range of conditions rather than basing their qualification on the period of time they have held their license, but would like to see the government remain flexible and keep all viable options open for consideration.
A quick reminder that voting is now open to fill 7 vacancies on the NatRoad board. If you're eligible to vote, you will have received an email from CorpVote last week with instructions on how to cast your ballot. Voting closes at 5 p.m. on Friday, the 15th of August. If you haven't voted yet, please take a moment to do so. It's your opportunity to help shape the direction and future of NatRoad.
NatRoad would like to thank Thermo King for sponsoring this newsletter.